Welcome back to another episode of the Breck and Beitler Show. As always, we took a week off. We are finally back. We are joined with Kevin Nguyen.
What's up?
Robert Frenk.
What's up?
Give you guys a round. Give yourself a round of applause for being here. Okay. We got to get you... anyway, we're going to jump into some basketball trades. There's a lot of stuff going on, as you guys may know, with the AD trade, Luka, so many things with like the Spurs, the Warriors. The list goes on and on. This will be a lot of sports talked about podcasts today, as that's just what's heavy in the news right now and stuff like that. We'll talk about the Super Bowl. We'll go over some... I know you guys aren't huge football guys, but I think you guys can have a little bit of opinion on it. But and then we're also going to have a draft today. Probably some other stuff mixed in there, little things. But we're going to have a draft today. We're drafting the best inventions of all time. And you guys aren't winning. Okay? You're not winning. And this kid said before the podcast, he said he's going to cook me. And we will see. But I'm a vet. I'm a seasoned vet. But anyway, we're going to jump into the Luka and AD trade. I want to hear you guys' thoughts on it first, starting with Kevin.
I think the Lakers won the trade, man, because they're getting a young superstar, Luka Doncic. He's only 25 years old, man.
That is true.
AD's 32. Sooner or later, he's going to fall off. So, might as well get him out of here because, Luka's still a win-now guy. They just traded for Mark Williams. He's still a good big.
Oh, I forgot about Mark
Williams. Young big. They traded him for Dalton Connect.
Mm-hmm.
And Mark Williams is younger than Dalton Connect, if you didn't know that already. And then
he's an 18 and 12 guy. I was talking to Des Wilka a little bit. I'm not familiar with his game, but I love Dalton Connect, though. Yeah.
Mark Williams almost had a 40-point game a couple of days ago, so I think he'll be a good pickup for them. They still got good guys off the bench. Anthony Davis is a good player, but it's just now in the future they're going to need Luka at some point,
Mm-hmm. Frankie, who won the trade?
I think the Mavs won the trade. They traded off a guy who was really selling their core part of their defense. Because you can't really take Luka out the game, but you don't win games with him in it because he's just like a defensive liability. He can't guard nobody, and it's they got a lot of solid bigs that could play defense. That could also score, and AD is a top 10 player in the league when he's really healthy. So,
borderline top 5 at times.
Yeah, so it's just, I don't know, I just think the Mavs won.
But what are you going to say to the people that say Luka, he can go for 30 every night, one of the best playmakers? You still think, okay, how should I ask you this? So you think his offense is bad enough to the point where you don't think the offense makes up for it? To the point where it's he's, I don't know, explain. You think AD's more valuable to that team? At this moment, okay, how should I I'll let you finish your question, but at this moment, AD is more valuable to the Mavs. But the tough thing about this trade is that Luka's 25. But he only had 1 year left on his contract, but I'll get back into that after you. But what are you going to say to the people that say he's a playmaker and people say he's a top 3 player in the league. Anyway.
I don't know. I'd say yeah, it does make up for it. But it's when you have games that are close and you need everybody to contribute on defense, he's going to be the guy that's not going to be contributing. So it's kind of just do you really want that?
That's a fair point. But here's my take on this. I think it was a win-win situation for both sides of the trade. I think the Mavs are in win-now mode, and I think AD is probably actually a better piece for win-now. You get, again, that pick-and-roll game with Kyrie, AD, and Klay Thompson in the corner is going to be actually very special. And like you said, the defense from AD is way better. And the thing with the Mavs, they thought Luka's diet was to the point where it was it's so bad, it's what's contributing to his injuries. I just don't think he's changed it and can get any more in shape, which I think LeBron will help him with that. LeBron's the type of leader. He's a guy who spends $1 million a year on his body, probably even more. He's going to get Luka right. But for the Lakers, in a sense, so yeah, you're getting a guy that's great for the long term. He's 25, and we know LeBron is 40-some years old, and he still probably has more juice in the tank, probably a few more years. But when he's gone, you're going to need someone to build around, and they have Luka now. But the thing is that Luka only has 1 year left. He doesn't have to sign with the Lakers, but we would assume he will. But again, I think the Mavs Luka was going to want a super max with the Mavs, and I know Luka would rather be at the Mavs than Lakers, but he was going to want $300 million, and the Mavs don't think he's worth that much. So I think they kind of got rid of Luka and got great value for him. And the people that say this is a bad trade is not. But like you said, shout out to the Lakers. They got Williams, right?
Yeah.
for Dalton Knecht, and Dalton Knecht's a great player, but the Lakers needed a big, and they got a really good one in him and got rid of a good piece in Dalton Knecht, but Williams is a lot younger. But anyway, let's jump next trade. I think this is an interesting one. We knew this one was coming, but what do you think about De'Aaron Fox to the Spurs? How do you think that's going to change the league and how it's going to help the Spurs as a whole going forward?
I love that trade for the Spurs, man, because De'Aaron Fox is such a good guard. Can really, make things happen. And he's like teaming him up with Wemby. He's only like 20 years old. He's already shown he's the best defender in the whole league, averaging like 3-4 blocks a game. I think they could make a pretty good playoff run this year if they even make it there. But like next year, I think they're gonna be one of the best teams in the league. If they still have like young guys like Stephon Castle, he's only a rookie, he's already making things happen. And like I think this summer they'll like go in, find some better pieces to fit alongside Wemby and De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, I totally agree. I think like that De'Aaron Fox is such a good guard, and that's a great piece that the Spurs got, especially to work around Wemby. Now you have, again, two guys in both the front and back court that can kind of do. Yeah, De'Aaron Fox is so athletic, he's so explosive, and can play defense when he wants to. But do you think Chris Paul's going to still start? I personally should be six-man backup point guard, but
I seen something on Twitter. It was they're both going to start alongside each other. De'Aaron Fox played last night, and they both still started. So. I don't know.
Chris Paul?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I'm kind of behind the game. I'm kind of a casual, but I still know what's going on with the trades. But anyway, Frankie?
Yeah, like I also thought like that was a great move for the Spurs. They get a great point guard in De'Aaron Fox, and like they also have a veteran point guard in Chris Paul who could just like kind of like teach like De'Aaron Fox and like help
100%.
him develop even more to be a greater guard than he already is. So I just think that was a great move by the Spurs.
And the Spurs are a playoff team right now, and this is just going to help them propel them forward. And especially Wemby, second year, like the dude hasn't even scratched the surface of the guy goes for dang near a triple double, can if he wants to, gets blocks and rebounds and steals obviously rebounds a triple double, but gets so many blocks because of his height and his length, and can do it all from the big. And again, it's only his second year. We haven't even seen his prime yet. I mean, there's so much more to Wemby's ceiling that we've even seen yet. And then adding De'Aaron Fox, who actually in his own right is becoming a veteran now. He's been in the league for a while. But again, then I think the Spurs are going to be a very good dark horse to make a deep run in the playoffs, personally. I don't think they have the experience quite yet, but they do have Chris Paul, like you said, with the experience piece. But Zach LaVine to the Kings, though,
I don't like that for them, man. They don't have a point guard anymore.
He's not a guy that you can like. He's not D Fox.
Yeah.
And Zach LaVine's obviously very good, but I don't know if you can always go to Zach LaVine and say, "Go get me a bucket," like you could with D Fox.
Really? I think.
But not. I mean, maybe not as high a level as D Fox.
Zach LaVine's thing is his scoring, though. Like he could shoot, get to the rim, he's bouncy.
Oh yeah. He's very bouncy. You heard he might be going back to the dunk contest.
What, next year or this? I think this year it's already like finalized. They got there.
Yeah, I don't know if it's this year, but he said he'd like to go back. Oh, that'd be insane. Wait, who was better? I want to ask Frankie because I feel like are you an Aaron Gordon guy dunk contest? Like, you know what I'm talking about? Or are you a Zach LaVine?
Nah, I definitely think Aaron Gordon got robbed. I definitely think
Disagree.
Aaron Gordon should have won. Definitely think he should have won. Why do you think he should have won? Why do you think Zach LaVine deserves?
Zach LaVine's dunks are just better. They were just more skilled dunks, I think.
But one I think Aaron Gordon did get robbed in was 2020 when he went off against Derrick Jones Jr. because he was.
I don't even remember that. But he was in there. Yes, I do remember him being in there. I don't remember. But he lost to Derrick Jones Jr.
Yeah, like Derrick Jones Jr. was cooking, but like Aaron Gordon was just something else that night.
Yeah, but I think it's weird those dunks back in the day with Zach LaVine and Aaron. By the way, greatest dunk contest matchups of all time. But it was like Aaron Gordon, when he dunked it was like he'd get the crowd going. But like when Zach LaVine threw it down, it was like everyone just like was silent. But like in a good way. They were just like in awe. Like of what I don't know, but like the one where he jumps from the free throw line and between the legs. Like, are you serious? Like from pretty much the free throw line, he was like that much in front of it. Like, I don't know. But shout out Mac McClung, by the way. That kid is insane.
He's going to three-peat.
Oh, 100%. The dunk contest isn't even that good besides Mac McClung. The stuff he does, like... But I feel like the NBA All-Star Game stuff's getting kind of it's getting bland.
Did you see how they're doing it this year with like the tournament? With like they're doing like,
what do you mean?
I think it's 3 teams plus the winner of the Rising Stars game, and they're like doing like a elimination tournament. I'm pretty sure I saw it somewhere. Like I just seen something on Instagram. They have like 3 different jerseys, and then whoever wins the Rising Stars game, like it's just like.
So it's not even 5-on-5?
I don't even know.
Are you serious?
I don't think so. It's a 4-team tournament and All-Star game now.
I think that's... is that a mistake for them? What do you think, Frankie? I think
it's nice to see something new, you know?
Yeah, it makes them compete a little bit more. Frankie, what do you think?
I don't know. I feel like they just keep changing it up every year, and it's just kind of just getting like stick to something, you know? Like I don't know. 100%. I feel like it's just they just don't know what to expect anymore. It's just it's just different every time. It's kind of getting, I don't know, almost old.
Like I liked it when they did like the captains, like the East and West stuff.
Yeah.
It's kind of boring, you know. Those captain ones, like especially watching those drafts, those are fun to watch.
No, yeah, the captain ones were great, and it'd always be like LeBron, Curry. The teams would be great, but I actually don't mind. I like where they're coming from, the 4-on-4 tournament, because I think it makes it more competitive. Or the 14 tournament. It makes it more competitive because you have something to play for, kind of like winning a tournament. As long as, you know, in the 5-on-5 All-Star game, it's like you got guys that just lollygag back and forth, no defense. I mean, obviously, it's an All-Star game. You don't want to get hurt. You play an 82-game season, you don't want to get hurt. But, again, that's why I always say baseball's got the best All-Star games. So those guys try. Football sucks. NBA doing this downhill. And I don't even know what else is left for major sports. Hockey. Who watches hockey?
I don't watch hockey.
Anyway, how many more trades we got to go through here? Oh, let's talk about the Jimmy Butler one. Warriors lost that trade by a long shot. Can you pull? You have your phone on you?
Yeah.
Can you pull up the details of that trade? Because I want to see what the Heat got fully.
They got like Andrew Wiggins and
first round pick.
They got Dennis Schroeder too.
Dennis Schroeder of
Kyle Anderson.
I saw something. Dennis Schroeder got traded 4 times in 24 hours.
He's on the Pistons now.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I think they got a top 10 pick.
You think so?
Might have been protected as well.
I don't think the pick was this year.
No, it wasn't this year, but you can put the mic closer if you want a little bit.
Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, but I think okay, let's go over the details here. You have it up on
It's Jimmy Butler for Andrew Wiggins, Kyle Anderson, Dennis Schroeder, and then they also shipped off it's not even a big important guy.
Did they not get a pick? I promise they had a pick.
They got a top 10 protected 2025 first round pick.
Oh. What are the Warriors doing? Is my question. Like, you're trying to... Why are you in win now in a team that's not even going to make the playoffs with Jimmy Butler right now, probably?
I think they're just trying to make the most of Curry's last years, you know?
But you got rid of Andrew Wiggins, who is... He's obviously worse than Jimmy Butler. Yeah. But, like, that's a great player. And a top 10 pick?
I don't think it's... You don't really know if it's going to be a top 10 pick yet. Because a lot of draft lottery hasn't happened. But
it's protected.
Yeah.
So it is a top 10. Is that not what that means?
No, it's like... Some about protected. It's like if something happens, they lose the pick, but no matter if it's in the top 10, they keep if the pick's outside of the top 10, they lose their pick. But if it's in the top 10, they keep the pick. You know, that's what I'm pretty sure. I don't think because the draft lottery hasn't happened yet, you can't really tell when the pick's gonna be.
That's true. But regardless, this is one of the deeper draft classes to date. Like last year was terrible, I thought, depth wise. This year is really good. So you're getting a top 10 pick in a great draft class. You're getting Andrew Wiggins, who can produce right away at the highest level and can be a great role 2-3 guy on your team. Probably two guy behind.
Not 3. They got Tyler Hero.
Bam. Oh yeah. So that's great though for the third guy. And then and not to mention they're paying Jimmy Butler. They extended his contract now. 2 years.
$60 million a year.
$60 million a year. They're paying him a ton of money. Again, they're getting Jimmy Butler, who's a star. But again, I don't know. You're going win now, and you're paying him a ton of money for 2 years. I want to say the first year might be an opt-out as well.
I don't even know. Did you see they were trying to trade for KD as well, but KD did not want to go back.
Yeah, KD kind of messed everything up because Jimmy, would he have went to the Suns then?
No, because they were trying to trade him for Bradley Beal, but Bradley Beal has a no-trade clause.
Yeah, that's what it is. Frankie, what do you think about the trade? Do you think the Warriors benefited from that? I personally think I
mean, maybe this season, but after that, they're.
Yeah, but I think the biggest thing, if you get rid of the top 10 protected pick for 2025, I think it's a different story. But that top 10 is huge. That could be a potential super. I don't know about superstar, but that could be a 2-3 guy, even a guy you can build around in the future potentially. It's a top 10 pick, and like you said with the draft lottery, he could be even fifth one. Yeah, Frankie, what are your thoughts on the trade?
Yeah, I don't know. I think the Warriors just I don't know. They kind of just gambled a little bit. I think they just kind of went for it without knowing if Jimmy Butler's really even gonna produce. What if he just does to them what he did to the Heat and just kind of sits out because he doesn't really want to be
exactly
that team.
Exactly.
Kind of I don't know.
No, but Jimmy Butler, like you just said, he is a guy that you saw with the Heat, he had problems, even behavior-wise, showing up to things.
It's been like that, every team he's been on. Mm-hmm. With the Timberwolves, Sixers, not really, but
But you got to remember, Jimmy Butler, was it 2 finals?
Yeah.
But he's got
the Lakers against the Nuggets.
And he got him also to an deep in the Eastern Conference Finals against the Celtics. Yeah. So he's actually done some big things for that organization. I've seen videos of his highlights of recently back in the day. He was doing everything. He was so gassed in those games too and gave it all he had in every single one of those games. So even what they say was behavior, his competitiveness is off the charts.
Yeah, he dropped Giannis off twice. 55 on Drew Holiday's head too.
And that's a defender.
Yeah.
That's a 3-and-D guy that's his main thing is defending. Yeah, so Jimmy, it's tough though. But $110 million over 2 years just baffles me.
I think it was 120, 121. That's.
I thought it was 111, but it's the same. It's the same difference.
Same thing,
it's the same thing. It's a lot of money. I think it's unnecessary, and only for 2 years. And I don't know why Jimmy would want to go back either. You're also in an area where it's a nice area, but you got to think about financially. It's expensive place out there in San Francisco. The taxes and stuff are crazy. Yeah, I don't see a world where he comes back to the Lakers. Especially Curry, his years are done. It's still Curry. He's still a great player, but he's not the same he used to be. He's not the same guy.
I don't think he really cares if it's in an expensive place or not, because it's in the NBA. He's making $60 million anyways. So.
Yeah. But I'm just saying it is a factor though. I guarantee it.
Yeah.
It is a factor. Like, living area is also a big factor where places go. You guys do think about it other than teams. But anyway, any other big trades I missed? I know Brandon Ingram went to the Raptors. I thought that was a decent one.
I mean, he's like, I don't know if too much people know him, but DeAndre Hunter, man, it's off the bench for the Hawks, averaging like 20 points a game. He just got traded.
He's averaging 20?
Like 18, 19, or 20. Like last time I checked.
Where? Where did he get traded?
Cavs.
Really?
Traded him for like Karis LeVert and some other guy.
That's a great pickup.
Yeah.
Cavs just got better. Did DeAndre Hunter go to Virginia? You know what I'm talking about?
I think so. He's been in the league since like 2019. So.
Yeah, 2019 was the year that. Oh, maybe. Virginia won the national championship in 2019 or 2018.
Something like that. And then Ben Simmons is getting his contract bought out. But like.
Oh yeah, can you explain that to me?
They're just like, say he has like 2 years, $80 million. They're just gonna pay him the rest of his contract for him to just leave the team. It's like getting waived, basically.
Oh, so they're just paying him the money the rest of the year, and then once that's done, he's gone. He has to find a new team because it's in his contract to get paid.
They're giving him all his money like right now.
Yeah,
that's like what happened with Russ when he went to the Jazz for a little bit. They bought his contract.
Okay, so they're gonna give him all his money now, and then basically just release him.
Yeah.
Wow, has he been that bad?
Last time I checked, he was averaging like 7, 7, and 7. Like He's not crazy, but like I don't think that's bad either. 7 assists, 7 rebounds. He's still contributing.
Yeah. I think that's it for the trade stuff. I know Chris Middleton went to the Wizards. Marcus Smart went to the Wizards. There was a lot of little stuff in there as well that was big deal. But like,
how you feel about Kyle Kuzma to the Bucks?
Oh, that's what Kyle Kuzma to the Bucks. I like it. I liked Chris Middleton, but I think Chris Middleton, he's getting old. He was only averaging 12 a game. In his prime, bro, he was like when they won that championship too. He was putting up like 40 balls in the finals. But I think Kyle Kuzma has better upside.
I don't even know how good he really is because like all I see of him is like him shooting over the backboard.
Yeah.
Like heat check air ball.
Yeah. I saw stats. He averages like 12 points a game.
15, I think it was like he averaged 12, like 23 a couple seasons ago.
Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, he had like 5 years in a row. He averaged 20 a game.
Yeah, you never know with that guy.
Behind Giannis.
Pretty inconsistent.
Yeah. Frankie, what do you think about Chris Middleton to the Wizards? Or Kyle Kuzma to the Bucks, more importantly, probably.
Honestly, I didn't really hear too much about that trade. I'm not really too informed, but from the way it sounds, I would say the Wizards probably benefited. Maybe I don't know. They kind of got a seasoned guy. Maybe he could kind of teach some people the ropes, and like I don't know. I just kind of feel like Wizards might have just benefited a little bit.
I will say this though, Chris Middleton, like his career is, like no one will ever hear about him again after going to the Wizards. That's all I gotta say. Like he's gone. Career just ended, basically. He's going to a team that doesn't contend, and
it's just where you go to like rock.
Yeah.
Wizards 8-42, I think.
Wow. Yeah, it's brutal over there. And Kyle Kuzma has got to be so excited to get trained to a contender like that as well. He was putting up like 18 a night. He was pretty solid.
We're just going to have to see about that big three: Jordan Poole, Marcus Smart, and Chris Middleton. So.
Forgot about Jordan Poole, too. Yeah.
He's a dog.
That's the thing. You don't even hear about Jordan Poole that much anymore, though. Because he's on the Wizards.
Yeah.
You want to talk about... There's some breaking news with Kevin. You know where I'm going with this?
I don't.
Kevin just got fired from Subway. It's an end of an era, folks. And the funny thing is, like, this is a place, like, it's well known. And it was a sad day for me individually as well, and probably for Kevin. But do you want to explain the whole story on why you got fired and what they said to you about getting fired?
So, yeah, I guess I was just...
Hey, you put the mic up.
I guess I was just eating too much on the job, Like, I didn't think it was that bad. They just texted me. They were like, Kevin, can we have you come in for a meeting? I was like, man, I know, like, what I'm coming in for because, like, I didn't work that day. They said something, and then they did, like, middle school, I get my phone. They say, we're not continuing your appointment at Subway. And, like, when I first got the text for the meeting, like, I told Frankie, a cut. I was like, I think I'm fired, bro. But like, I thought I got fired for a whole different thing, but...
Can you explain the whole different thing?
I was chasing my coworker with a bottle of caramel. I was like in a full speed sprint. He runs to the bathroom. I run into the door. Door breaks. So I thought that's what I was getting fired for. And then
you got fired for 2 months. And I'll explain that a little further. Like, so he can't totally drive by. Is that fine if I say that?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know. But, like, he can't totally drive by himself yet. So I have to pick him up, and he'd give me, like, sandwiches and all this stuff for picking me up. This man would come in not only with a sandwich, 4 cookies, 2 loaves of bread, a whole drink, a pizza. So they're not wrong about eating too much on the job, quote unquote. But
I don't know. I feel like there's some other guys there like
that do the same thing.
Could like name drop them a cut, probably 10, 15, 20 cookies a shift. So
why would you eat cookies if that's like?
They're great, man. But like to Subway, like no hard feelings, guys. I would have fired me too. So.
Do you guys have a little rivalry between you two? Because you used to work at Jimmy John's.
Yeah, like we have like a little group chat going on. Always like trying to get people to vote on whether or not Jimmy John's or Subway's better. I think I'm actually leading right now in the Jimmy John votes.
Well, I think I'm gonna have to jump on the Jimmy John bandwagon, even though They copied Subway of hot subs.
Yeah, ever since we got hot subs and the kick and
I didn't
ranch
even know
back.
about. I think you told me about that. What?
Yeah, we got
And
kick and ranch.
That is not Jimmy John's, bro. Hot subs is
Jimmy
not
John's.
Jimmy
They just
John's.
lost their whole identity, I guess. And they don't.
Okay, but they are way faster than Subway. That's for sure.
But they don't got pizza. They don't got pizza over there. Do you guys have pizza?
No, we don't.
Dude, but who's buying pizza from a sub place?
That pizza's amazing. I love that pizza. You know, and you get to pick your own toppings.
I don't know. I just feel like Subway. When I think of Subway, I think of just like a way more dirty place and just kind of like not as clean compared to like Jimmy John's. Jimmy John's is just fresh, bro. Just a fresh, like even just the store. You walk in, smells better, looks better. Like the green and the Subway, like I don't know, it just does something to my head. It just puts you in a bad vibe compared to Jimmy John's. But realistically, you guys got to be hopping on the Jersey Mike's train.
Jersey Mike's. I've never had Jersey Mike's a day in my life. I'm not gonna lie.
Are you serious?
Yep. Have you had Jersey Mike's?
I have had Jersey Mike's. And it's definitely up there with the sub places. Way better than Jimmy John's. I don't know. Like,
Way better?
Way better. Dude, Jimmy John's, no. You eat it 3 times, you're
Yeah, like you came to say, like I still like Subway, so like
yeah, Jimmy John's, like I always say Jimmy John's better. Deep down I know it's nowhere near Subway. But like Jersey Mike's, I don't know. I don't know who I would take over Jersey Mike's or Subway.
it's like I feel like if you're a guy that doesn't like Subway, you just gotta change your sub, man, because like you're making your sub yourself. Like I don't know how, like it's your fault if you don't like Subway. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Underground though, Mr. Good Sense. You guys have a take on Mr. Good Sense?
Never had it a day in my life.
Bro, what do you eat?
I don't go to sub like before Subway. Like I started working there.
I gotta hear you.
I probably ate Subway like a grand total like 4 times my entire life. So I'm like a big chicken guy, you know.
Okay, so what chicken place are you going to then?
Chick-fil-A. Like I used to like Slim's until I started working there, and then
That's right, you worked at Slim's.
haven't ate there since.
How much did they pay you an hour at Subway though?
Like
That's what I want to know.
13, right before I quit.
How much did they pay you?
We'll not disclose this information.
Wait, why not?
It's a bit too low for me to speak about.
13, but did you get tips?
Well, for us, it's like we have tip jars, and then like we wait for like the whole month, and then they split it up evenly throughout the whole month.
Like working at Subway, we got cash tips every once in a while, like when people would do it, and then we got tips by card. So like instantly like a $60-$70 boost to your paycheck.
So how much do you think you were making an hour, based off all that total?
Like my biggest paycheck, like my first paycheck, like when I like actually got tips by card, like after tax it was like, before tax it was like 16 an hour, and then after tax calculated to like 14-20, something like that.
They cut that much for
Yeah.
tax?
Yeah.
Like I told you this, like I ump softball in the summer, that's about all I do. But they like pay us in cash or give us, I don't know, they work it out in a way where like we don't have to get taxed on anything for any of our paychecks.
Subway's like a big corporation though, so like,
yeah, that's true. Yeah. No, but you've never tried Mr. Good Sense?
No, I never even heard about it till you started talking about it.
What?
Like,
dude, I promise you, Mr. Good Sense is up there with Jersey Mike's and Jimmy John's.
Jimmy John's, Subway.
Do they have hot
Subway,
subs?
no. What?
Do they have hot subs?
Yeah.
They do. I've only had cold subs from there.
Yeah, but like 2 of my coworkers at Subway, like Zach, Cohen, a cut. I'm gonna miss you guys, man. Hope you guys have a great time there.
So everyone's wondering now too, listening to this story, where are you applying for now?
Just wherever the wind takes me, man. Like, I don't know. It's just gonna have to find out soon.
That's funny story, bro. Funny story. Do we want to get into a draft, or do we? We'll have more stuff to talk about probably after the draft. But you guys want to get into the draft?
What do you think? I don't really care.
Yeah, I don't mind as well.
All right, we're drafting today. Like I said at the beginning of the episode, we are drafting the greatest inventions of all time. Again, Kevin was talking a lot. Like he said, he was about to cook me in these drafts when I told him he was coming on the podcast. So we will see what you're made of. Can someone pull out their phone? I want to ask Siri. So this is how we're going to do it to decide draft order.
I got you.
I'll be 1, you're 2, you're 3. Right. And you ask Siri, pick a number 1 through 3. And if it says 1, I go first. You know what I mean?
Draft?
Yeah, snake draft. Always a snake draft.
Pick number 1 through 3. Numbers 1. Numbers 1.
All right, so I'm first, and then pick a number 1 through 2. Kevin's 1, Frankie's 2.
Pick a number 1 through 2. It's 1.
So you were second pick's worst pick. That's for sure. Anyway, I'll be going first. I'll write this stuff down. And let's see. My first pick, I will be taking the invention of the light bulb. Without light, I don't even know where we'd be right now. You really can't get light without, well, I mean, you probably don't have TV without a light. You probably don't have your phone without a light. You probably don't have anything without light. I mean, shout out Thomas Edison, right? Created the first ever light bulb. I know, oh my gosh. John Adams? No, Ben Franklin created or discovered electricity. But Thomas Edison was the first to do the light bulb. So shout out Thomas Edison. That's my first pick. That's a solid pick. And we're going to move on to Kevin here.
Oh, it's me?
Yeah.
My first pick, going with air conditioning. You can't laugh. Like, if it's what's like 5 degrees.
There's way better.
5 degrees outside.
Oh, by the way, we're picking 3. We're picking 3.
3? Thought we were doing 5. I mean, I could do 5. I don't know.
No, that's way too long. Chill. Yeah, bro. Chill with 5.
What are you thinking?
My first pick, I'm gonna take foam mattresses.
Wait, what?
Like mattresses.
Oh, okay. So you're taking the phone.
Mattress.
Foam mattresses.
Foam mattress.
Foam mattress.
Like don't knock it till you try it.
Explain your pick.
Like, I don't know. Like before, like they were sleeping on needles and stuff. So like, you know. And then
serious, bro?
The mattresses just changed the game. So I gotta go with the mattress.
You're going with mattresses or foam mattresses?
Just foam mattresses, because I'm like 60% sure that came first.
You could have taken anything in this world that has been so.
You know, people need their sleep.
All right, this is crazy. Go, Kevin.
No, it's his
sick. So yeah, it's you again.
For my number 2 pick, I'm taking the invention of the iPhone.
Okay, thank you. Finally. Way to waken up your eyes. That's what you should have taken. Oh, iPhone or phone? iPhone,
yeah, just
You're saying
revolutionized.
iPhone over air conditioning? If we didn't have air conditioning right now, we'd all be wearing coats and hats.
If you don't have a phone, we can't communicate or anything. Like, dude, you can build fires if you had to. I feel like communicating is way more important. Like, I think you do so much more with AC. Like,
if we're going that route, then like fires can also provide light.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Dweeb.
Yeah, but this makes it so much more accessible. You just flip a switch. You have to. You can't just get fire all the time. And electricity can spread so much more faster. You can't just light everything. By that point, you'd have to light your whole house on fire, and then it's in flames and it's in shambles.
All right, so back to me.
Yeah.
Second pick, going electricity.
That's not an invention.
Yeah.
That's not an invention. That's a discovery. I just said that. John Adams. That's a discovery. No, electricity does not count.
Electricity
come on,
was never
Ben.
invented.
No, not John Adams. Ben Franklin discovered electricity.
Okay. Second pick, going computers.
Okay, I like it. Explain.
Just you kind of need a computer to make a phone, you know?
Do you though?
Why? How do you need a computer to make a phone?
I mean, phone's basically a computer, bro. Like handheld. Like you can't say it's not. I mean, like an iPhone, it can do everything a computer can't. But like, I don't know. Like, how do you think they marketed a phone? Like before we had anything, you know?
Newspapers.
Computer, internet. I think that's a good pick.
Dude, you're really wet in the bed today. Really wet in the bed.
Okay, let's see what you got.
No, we'll see who votes. Because we'll put this on Instagram.
Yeah.
Hey, Frankie. No, okay. My turn?
Yeah.
I'll just take the car. Pretty self-explanatory. I don't know how that went past you guys. Like, are you guys serious? I'm the light bulb in the car.
You travel on a horse.
Yeah, bro.
On a horse. What?
A horse, bro. It's the same thing of like light, right? Light travels so much faster. It's so much more accessible. It's so much more easier. Yes, Frankie's right. You can use fire to light up a.
You can ride a bike. You can use a motorcycle.
Okay, then why don't you do that to go to school every single day. Why would you rather go in a car? Because I remember you saying this before I got you here. You're like, man, I really wish I had a car to go to school. You could ride a bike. I know you have a bike, but why would?
I don't have a bike.
You'd rather have a school, right? How do you not have a bike, bro?
It got stolen.
Bro, why you just lying? Oh my gosh.
I'm not lying. I promise you. Like, stole a bike, it gets stolen. It's the cycle, you know.
Okay. Last pick.
What's your most traumatic experience with a bike? Do you have one of those?
So me and Frankie's brother Nishi, we're at the Kenny Anderson Community Center. We were playing basketball. We go out having you know what pegs are? Like you stand on the bike.
Yeah.
He had pegs on the front. I was standing on his pegs. We were having a conversation. I don't remember what it was, but I'm like, yo Nishi, your pegs and like wheel, like every time like I move, it feels like I'm like spinning, you know. And then a couple seconds later, boom, Nishi's wheel falls off the bike, rolls like.
And you fall front?
I fall front. The Nishi lands on me. I'm like carrying a basketball on my stomach because I don't have my backpack. Like I'm holding my shoes. I have a basketball on my stomach. The wheel falls off.
How does the wheel?
I don't know. It was like loose because the pegs or something. I don't know. But
you guys
I fall off. I land on the ball, like bounce. Nishi lands on me. The bike lands on me, and then yeah, I still scars on both knees to this day.
Let's see them. I'm serious. I want to see your scars.
I don't know. So I don't know if you can see this, but like you can.
I know they can't see it. I'll clear. Dude, there's
scar
no
right
scar.
There. There's one right. You can see it, bro. You can literally see that, bro.
What is that? It looks like a bruise.
It's a scab.
Okay, I guess.
It's been there for like 5 years, and then we got this one. Yeah, I don't know, but like it's like healed up. It's been like 4 or 5 years, man.
That's, yeah.
Like I don't know. Like,
I can't say that's ever happened to me, but
yeah, it's like, yeah.
All right, I have the light bulb, the car. Do I take the printing press, Frankie? Do I do it?
The printing press, you dork.
Nope, I'm doing it. The printing press is. Oh wait, no. Let me think through my options. Oh, you do have TV though. I know I'm giving you guys ideas, but
You say computer's bad, and you're taking TV.
it's my third pick. I didn't take it second, did I? I have light bulb and cars. Light bulb's probably one of the best inventions ever. Without light, you can't get anything else. I'm serious.
I mean, light bulb's not the only way to get light. So
Oh, okay.
you had to have a candle to make a light bulb.
That is not true.
How?
How
You need fire to
how
make
does
a
that
light
even
bulb.
make sense?
How are you gonna see what you're doing if you don't have
You
light?
have to have fire to have a light bulb? You have to have electricity to get a light bulb to go.
Because like they need the light to see the fire from the candle or
They
something.
could have just done it during the day.
Okay, but like that's like you could use the fire or the candle at any time. It's
People
more
are
accessible.
trying to hear my next pick. I'll just take the printing press because I can't think of anything else. Think about it though. The printing press, like, because we're in world history, learning about like the whole Luther situation. Like, without the printing press, who knows? There's probably no Bible. Like, the printing press leads to the printer, and stuff spreads so much faster. I think it's a lot bigger and a lot more versatile invention than people even think to this day. But now we have social media. Hey, all I'm going to say is that my pick just can't get much worse than foam mattresses. But
That's an amazing pick. Like, you guys are really sleeping on this. You guys are really sleeping on this.
I promise you, I'm going to get so many comments on the poll, and it's going to be like, foam mattresses, bro, Frank kills. They just know you're a living troll then. They just know you're a living troll.
They just, like,
they just know you're a living troll.
Pick. That's a great pick.
All right, go ahead, Kevin.
My last pick, the internet.
Okay, that's a pretty good one.
Because like connects the whole world. Like no one's
Is that
like
an invention? Like, who?
Yeah, I think he's like
Look it
Google.
up. If you can find who created the internet, I'll give it to you. Because there's social media. Like, okay, no, that was dumb. Internet, social media is kind of...
breaking news. Before I search up the internet just helped me find out that Canelo and Jake Paul are boxing.
Who?
Canelo and Jake
Who
Paul.
the heck is Canelo? I was listening. I'm sorry.
One of the best boxers of our generation versus Jake Paul.
They did say, I was listening to the Impulsive podcast, and they said that this announcement was going to be bigger than the Mike Tyson Jake Paul fight.
Okay. The internet was created by many people and organizations over time, but Robert Kahn and Vincent Cerf are called the fathers of the internet. So
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
But I like Off topic, but like I
Not
just saw that. I thought that.
Okay, now you're starting to make AC computers internet, I guess.
AC computers.
Frick. Why did I take the printing press, bro? Just take TV. Just take television. Frick!
All right, for my last pick, this is going to be a pick I'm already knowing you guys are going to hate on, but it's really important. Smoke detector. Nah, think about it, though.
So much stuff you could have told you to take smoke detector.
Dude, like, you know how many lives have probably been saved because, like, a smoke detector went off when there was a fire? Like, you guys are really sleeping on this pick. Like,
hey, I'm just going to do an honorable mention.
Nobody cares.
Paper. So my honorable mention.
That's wood, though.
It's paper. But like, so.
Yeah. But you
can't really use the printing press without paper, man. I mean, you can, but like.
The thing about paper, though, that's such like an easy like thing to.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Like, still got it.
It's not complex though. That's not a great invention. Like that was basically there. Let's be honest. Paper was like you write on stuff to begin with, like.
Okay, but like it's not like a caveman like getting rocks and like going to the cave. Like there's a difference.
Yeah, I guess. But TV not taken. Are you sure? Like I'll let you repick, bro.
Nah, yeah, I'm sick with the smoke detector. You guys are really sleeping on it. Like that's a great pick.
Hey, it does save lives, I guess.
I'm already knowing I'm about to win this draft. Like
this might be the first 0% ever in these votes, man.
All right, we'll start. I had first pick. I took the light bulb, cars, and the printing press. Kevin took AC, computers, and internet. And Robert Frank took foam mattresses at his first pick. The iPhone. That's a good pick. And then smoke detectors as his third. Are you serious, Frankie?
You guys just can't comprehend the geniusness behind my picks. That's what I'm thinking.
No, I just can't comprehend the absolute idiocity. Like, that's not even a word, and I just made it up. Just how dumb these picks were.
See, the fact you had to make up a word. The fact you had to make up a word to like
idiocity
combat the. I don't even know what I'm saying. But yeah, you guys just we'll see what they vote and who wins. And I'm already knowing it's gonna be me, like by a landslide.
Let's bet money right now.
I'll
bet $5 you don't win. No, hold on. How should I make this bet, board? Wait, no. So you're confident you're gonna win?
I am confident.
All right, $5 you don't win.
So like, what do you mean by win? Like first place?
I think we.
I think it's what winning means.
I think we got to do over or under on percentages.
Oh, okay. I like that. I like that a lot better. Okay, over under. What do you want to put it at? You got an idea, Kevin? $5. Do you want to agree to this?
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, $5.
Saying Frankie gets at least 15. 15%. I'm thinking he gets 15%.
I'm thinking way over 15%. Like
I don't think you get anything over 20.
What? Okay. So what's the over under, Kevin? You decide.
Over or under.
Put the mic closer.
I'm taking under.
Over under 19.5.
Taking my over.
Taking under.
Okay, 5. Come here. $5.
Triple
I'm
double.
under.
Wait, so
you're not even in the deal.
Yeah,
Get out of here. All right, $5. That's big loads of money. I mean,
$5, man.
It could be life changing. But
when you get it, don't spend it all in one place. You know.
Yeah. Hey, you might as well. Do you have 5 right now?
Not on cash. Not in cash.
You know what? No, I'm not gonna do that. I would say, like, you can give me 5 if you lose the bet, but I'll give you 10. Like, if dude, you're not getting more than 19.5%. I'll write that down, just so we don't forget. That's the over underline. Just so you guys know, 19.5%. Atrocious. Like literally one of the worst performances I've ever had on this podcast, and it's not even close.
We'll see. We'll see.
Frankie,
I'm gonna just ready. Like, just be ready to give me my money. Like.
Hey, I think if people watch this and then they vote after, I think they're gonna take Frankie. You know.
No.
The underdog. He's underdog. No. He's underdog.
Anything you guys want? Do you want to jump into the TikTok thing or no? We're at 45 minutes, so like we're at a decent length.
Super Bowl.
Oh, how could I forget? Let's talk about the. Whoa.
Bear with us, guys.
It's all right.
I think that was the factor.
The podcast went off, but it's all right. I'll just turn off the TV for now for the last few minutes. It's all right. Anyway, Okay, Super Bowl predictions. Are you guys really that big of football guys?
No.
No, I'm going to be honest, not really.
I just know.
Not anymore.
Chiefs are winning.
Well, they're not.
Yes, they
Well,
are.
how?
If you, dude, no. Chiefs are winning.
No,
Eagles are definitely winning. I think the Eagles are winning. They're just too overpowered. Like, I don't know. They have a great quarterback in Jalen Hurts.
Dude, we're gonna sound like idiots talking about this, but
Yeah. Great quarterback.
Chiefs.
Great quarterback in Jalen Hurts. Great running back in Saquon Barkley. Just won the MVP.
wait, the MVP's tonight.
MVP's tonight.
See, I'm
He
speaking
didn't
it
win the
into
MVP.
existence.
Josh Allen's gonna win MVP.
No, he's not. I'm speaking it into
It's
existence.
gonna be Lamar.
Well, how would it be Lamar? Josh Allen just beat him in the playoff game.
So?
You realize Josh Allen accounts for 80% of their offense statistically, and Lamar Jackson accounts for 66%. And Josh Allen beat him in the most meaningful game of the year for those two up until that point, up until that game.
Saquon Barkley.
Put the fries in the bread. That's not funny.
Here's the hater, bro. I swear you are. It's wrong with
You understand? You guys are living through a GOAT era right now.
Go era.
This is special. We're about to see history on Sunday night. Chiefs are going back to back to back, and then they're winning another one and another one. I guarantee you, after Patrick Mahomes wins on Sunday, he's like, "We're not done. We're going for that fourth." And then the next year he's gonna be like, "We're gonna be going for that fifth."
It's not happening.
History repeats itself. It's Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs in the Super Bowl. So many people have bet against him. They're finally realizing like we just can't do it anymore. He's just too good. He's just that type of guy. He's just that good.
I don't know. I don't know. The Eagles they just have the better team.
You want to bet on that too?
They just have the
You want to bet on the
team.
Super Bowl? Let's bet on the Super Bowl.
Hey, Super Bowl. I'm not betting on. I'm betting on myself, but like I'm not betting on the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
know?
bet on yourself. So bet the money on yourself.
Nah, Kevin, you got him right.
I got the
We're both
Chiefs
taking
winning.
the Chiefs. What do we? No, but again, Patrick Mahomes, like they've just been there before. Andy Reid, great coach, knows what he's doing, knows how to run that offense, obviously at a high level. And again, that O line for the Eagles is very, very good. It's one of the main reasons why Saquon is the way he is. I mean, Saquon is obviously phenomenal, but that O line is also phenomenal. But that defense, I think, for the Chiefs is going to be the reason why they win. Defense is going to shut them down. And again, I don't have any trust in Jalen Hurts. And you say he's great quarterback.
Great.
How can you have more trust in Jalen Hurts than Patrick Mahomes? And obviously Saquon Barkley's been phenomenal, but Saquon Barkley has a better chance to win Super Bowl MVP than Jalen Hurts does by the odds.
Again, I think it just goes in hand with the O line. I feel like he was just given a great situation to be put in to have the opportunity to like thrive. Like he was put in a great place to.
Okay, that doesn't mean
really fit
anything
him.
about winning.
I
Opportunity.
mean, they do have the tush push. I don't know if the Chiefs are going to be able to stop that.
Their defense is like one of the best in the league. It is the best in the league. Or I don't know. I can't say that. I'm too much. But like,
I don't even know what it's like. I don't even know how good they actually are. You know?
no. But again, Frankie, like enjoy this moment on Sunday, because watch him win. You're living through a GOAT era. Everyone should be happy that we get to witness greatness. Everyone should be happy we get to witness greatness. This is greater than LeBron. It really is. For you guys LeBron lovers out there, this is greater than LeBron. Also, LeBron or Jordan?
LeBron.
Let's have the GOAT debate right now. I don't care. We're at 50 minutes. We'll go for 10 more max.
What about the TikTok?
Nah.
You're just going to cut it out? You're going to cut out how you deleted TikTok?
Oh, how I deleted TikTok?
Yeah.
So you want to skip the? Yeah, I accidentally deleted TikTok. Okay, funny story. Don't flame me, but like I can still post like clips and stuff of the podcast on my iPad. I have an iPad and it still has TikTok, so thankfully I can still post. But okay, so I've told you guys this story, right? But you know how you can offload apps to free up storage. I did that with TikTok because it takes up some storage. Thought, okay, I'll get rid of some storage. My storage is getting high, whatever. And turns out offloading your app means you have to obviously reinstall it again. And I literally couldn't. I did it to CapCut as well, what I used to edit. So I had to find a different editing source. And I'm sad. TikTok is truly, it has a place in my heart.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how devastated are you by deleting TikTok?
10. Most devastating thing that's ever happened to me, probably, in the last month.
Speaking about TikTok, would you like to tell the story about how like you and a couple of your friends got banned?
You included.
Me? No, I wasn't a part of that.
Frankie002. You'll cherish that account forever.
Do you want to tell them about why and how you got banned?
So me, Frankie.
Hold on, I just want to make a disclaimer. I know it's a family-friendly podcast, but might get a little inappropriate here on the way.
Yeah, I'll just like censor myself.
Try to word it in the best way possible. You know what I mean?
So me, Frankie, some of our friends, join TikTok lives. Just fishy business involving bananas and water bottles and females. So
don't clip us. You guys better hope there's like 3 people watching this right now.
Just did not turn out too well. We're just gonna say long live to YK.Kevo and Frankie00002.
Frank, you want to elaborate?
Yeah, I'll go a little more into depth. Like, it all started just like, we had regular TikTok group chat. We'd send funny videos. And then one time, it all started, somebody sends a TikTok live. And he joins, and then we all join. And we were kind of just like, just like chopping it up. And then all of a sudden, she gets him mad. So he comes up with a plan, and he's like, he figures out he can turn on his camera. And he's just like, all right, you want to do that? He said, I'm going to try to get you banned. So he puts a water bottle in some place to make it look like it's something a bit freaky.
Yeah, he puts a water bottle, in the place where you think it should go, I guess, and to make it bigger. He
starts rubbing that water bottle. And after that, we all joined in. And we had a band called the Fabulous Six.
Yeah.
And we all woke up the next morning till all of our TikTok accounts got banned.
That, all of them got banned for 8 minutes, and I get hit with a nasty 5-year ban from TikTok Live. I don't know what I deserve that.
No more TikTok lives of. Hey, can we make a TikTok tomorrow though in study hall?
Tomorrow's Friday.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna be there.
Monday. Guys, tune in. We're gonna make another cringy TikTok of you guys have seen, but you guys got banned.
Follow the new account. New accounts.
I'm not plugging my TikTok.
Follow my new account.
How tragic was that though?
Frankie0000002.
Like, how many followers did you have?
This is my 5th time getting banned.
I had a viral video.
10K likes, right?
Yep, 10K, 6,000 viewers. I had a good following, and now it's all gone.
Yep. Now my follower to following ratio is not looking too good, man.
Yeah, no, I just
used to look kind of Hollywood, and now it's chopped.
That's right. I don't know what I'm saying, but for my podcast Instagram, I used to like follow a bunch of people. Like when I first made the Instagram, I followed a bunch of people, trying to like get it out there, following people, advertising it, come follow me back, and they did. And after I got to about 200 followers, I unfollowed everyone.
I know.
And now I only follow the people that get on the podcast.
It's gonna feel good getting my follow back.
Yeah. Frankie, I know Frankie didn't totally want to be here, so I truly thank you for being here, but you get a follow back. Are you going to make sure you repost everything or not?
Yes.
All right, well, if he doesn't, I have video proof that he agreed to, so you better be doing that. What are we at here?
53. LeBron's still better than Jordan. I'm just kidding.
I don't know if we should get into go debate right now, but I totally disagree. A lot of stats backing that up, but I think we're going to end it there. 53 minutes. Great episode. Hey, I appreciate you guys being on.
Yep.
Shout out Kevin Nguyen. Any last words before you hop off here?
LeBron's the GOAT. Just gonna give a shout out. Shout out to the SFS group chat. Shout out to Dave Tuhumpy.
Alright, bro. Nah, get him out, bro.
Yep. Shout out the Subway.
Cut that out, bro.
Yep.
Cut that out.
Just for giving the opportunity.
Yep.
Frankie.
Thank you for having me on. And yeah, that's really it.
All right, thank you guys for being on here. If you haven't already, please make sure to check out TikTok, Instagram. If you're joining us here on Spotify, check out the YouTube. And if you're on YouTube, check out Spotify, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio. But with that, appreciate you guys being on.
It's an honor.
And Brecken Beitler out.